or sign up for Maverick Fever tickets today. The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a segment.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Edey.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Such a wide open look.
And we see some of the competitiveness of Flag. The response, that three right back at me.
Morant passes to Wells. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Edey. Now Morant. Pocket six. Memphis moving that ball around. And Gafford comes to help. Lets it go from deep. And it's Morant missing.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Really left alone that time.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a three-point game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Inside, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Junior in the last matchup against Sacramento played some support basketball. He had 43 points, so he did everything else he could have wanted as well, and he was a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. That's Christie. He's checked in for Dallas.
Now on the floor for Dallas.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to Martin. Over in the corner, Christie. Another 3 for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. Now Wells trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
That one goes. Count it.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot
the basketball.
Morant's against Irving. Kept alive. 80 gets the bucket.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, we know how hard this guy works and how skilled he is at it.
Here's Junior. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
32 seconds left to play in the first. From 11 feet away, here's Jackson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jackson's got 6.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Jacks up a 3, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Junior. 8 points for him.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Caleb Martin, Max Christie out there with Klay Thompson. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Junior in at the 2 guard. Dallas leading by 12. On the wing, Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Spencer. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Kevin.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Kyrie Irving's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Wells. There's a screen by Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. Morant finds Clark. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 16. Junior way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's a screen by Aldama. Now here's Morant for 3. Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3-3 on 3-pointers. Junior way outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now that's 11 points for Junior.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chills.
Morant surveying the D. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Launches it. That shot, no good. Dallas leading by 20. Here's Junior. Aldama with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to Wells. Pass to Morant. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fade away. It's a big right bouncing goes in. And it's 13 points for Junior.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Martin. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And Flagg subbed in for Max Christie. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. It's Morant with the drive. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. To the inside, Jackson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Determined Jackson Jr. there through the contact.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. And he makes that one. 17 points for Junior.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Jackson. The 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Dallas controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing fun from your Hockey Bike Arena.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race? And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doug Collins. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks leading by to the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
And for Memphis, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Morant against Irving. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected game. That bucket in no time at all. 6 points for Cooper Flag.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And that one's good, Junior.
Nice kick out by Flag. This kid plays like a vet. Hard to fathom. He's a rookie.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. John Morant able to fly was the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here's Junior. 20 points for him.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Moran finds Wells. Here's Jackson. Marshall defending. 13 feet away. Edey. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. TB won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Junior with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And that one's good, Junior.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Well, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. On the Mavericks with some changes. Martin comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Max Christie in for Marshall. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's
Going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And stolen by Junior. To the middle. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Junior. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jerome against Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Wells. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Wells has got 5 points so far.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there. Making the pass. Nice assist.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now. And when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Edey with a screen for Jerome. Offline with his 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And really deep through that time. 31 points for Junior.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Jerome. Edey with a screen on Irving. Takes a three. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock.
And so it's Dallas, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. D'Angelo Russell out there with Junior. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Martin in at the center. Here's Jerome. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Count it. And that's now 33 points for Junior.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Jerome passes to Aldama. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Jerome. Good. And that's now 35 points for Junior.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Clark. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And that one's good, Junior.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Morant passes to Spencer. Here's Jerome. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Junior's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A fadeaway. And another basket for Dallas.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
Clark lays it up off the glass.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And that one's good, Junior.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Down low. Aldama slams it in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Ty Jerome.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Junior. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Junior's got 44.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And the basket is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Bucket is good. Junior's got 46 points.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
The Grizzlies shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
You know. don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirmed. Connects again.
And only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Pass to Spencer. Now Jerome. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Junior. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Morant. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long and good night, everyone.